Hello, William Yardley here. I'm running for Congress in California's 4th District against Republican Tom McClintock. The major news organizations have come up with a body cam footage of Ronald Greene being killed by the Louisiana State Troopers. That was 2 years ago. And the Louisiana law enforcement told the family that he died when he crashed his car into a tree while being chased by police. That turns out to be a total bald-faced lie. Could you imagine being a family of someone who died by the hands of the police, being lied to and told that he crashed his car into a tree? This happened 2 years ago. And they never released the tape. So apparently some AP reporter had to fight for the tape, for like the last year or whatever. And now they have it. They say it's something like 27 minutes long, and MSNBC and CNN showed clips of it. But this is, in my estimation, Joe Biden needs to step up to the plate and call for an end to all this police brutality and killing of innocent Americans. This is after the George Floyd trial. They're still killing innocent people. It has to stop. It has to stop. And here I'll show you guys one of the network's reports on this. If I can find it here. Oh yeah, here it is. Lester Hayes, I think, from NBC News. Let's watch it.
This next story is hard to watch, but difficult to ignore. Body cam video showing the deadly police encounter 2 years ago in Louisiana with a suspect after a high-speed chase. Miguel Almaguer has more.
In video obtained, released, and edited by the Associated Press, the brutal and violent arrest and subsequent death of Ronald Greene is captured on body camera. After a dangerous high-speed pursuit, Louisiana State Troopers pulled the 49-year-old black man from his vehicle.
They tased him while he was down and not even resisting or moving.
During the graphic and disturbing video, Greene is also repeatedly punched, put in a chokehold, and dragged face down through the dirt. His family says after Greene was shackled, he was left for 9 minutes without aid, as officers used hand sanitizer to clean their bloodied hands.
Did you hear what he just said? You hear what the officer just said? I hope he doesn't have freaking AIDS. What an ignorant piece of shit.
Greene's family says Louisiana State Troopers tried to cover up the 2019 beating outside Monroe, first telling them he died in an impact from the crash. With a civil rights investigation underway, the LSP says their investigation remains under review by federal and state authorities.
You think your son was murdered?
Oh yes, they beat him with the purpose of letting him just die.
2 years after Greene's death, his family says they want justice, while some of the troopers involved remain on the job. Miguel Almaguer, NBC News.
This is a no-nonsense message from 3.
Okay. Yeah, this is
It's long on pages, short on
this shit has to stop.
It covers your entire business in just one policy because
Joe Biden needs to step up to the plate and call for an end to this. The police they're white supremacists is what they are, almost to a man. There are a few that are might be Democrats or whatever, but they kowtow to the white supremacist sergeants or police chiefs or the sheriff. They're pretty much all white supremacists. Donald Trump, MAGA moron, evil idiots. And now we have MSNBC. See what they're saying. I think they're talking about Donald Trump here.
Organization that their investigation is no longer just a civil matter, but
Yeah.
also potentially a criminal investigation working with the Manhattan District Attorney's Office.
Yeah, apparently
The Republican Party is still
they've declared the investigation into the Trump organization
loser
to be
already a defendant in civil cases in
a criminal investigation now.
and is now facing
So it looks like Trump,
investigations into
maybe not from this, but
none of that has discouraged
I think Trump's going to go to prison,
Republican members of
as it should be,
doing whatever Donald Trump
at the very least for treason against the United States of America.
Tonight, CNN reported that New York Attorney General Letitia James has also opened a criminal investigation of the personal taxes of Alan Weisselberg, as Rachel was just saying. That's the Trump family's longtime accountant.
Yeah, they're going to be calling Weisselberg and
Says the pressure on
Trump Jr. and all those guys to the witness stand.
the Attorney General looking into his personal taxes while
And now we have the Congress passed a bill to establish a January 6th commission investigating what Trump knew, when he knew it. I've seen a video of Trump partying while the insurrection started. Some of you guys have probably seen that. I don't know why the news organizations haven't been playing that. You can see Gavin Newsom's ex-wife. I guess she's the girlfriend or married to one of Trump's sons or something. Who knows? But what needs to happen? They need to put Trump up there, in front of the congressional hearings, and have him explain why it took 4 hours. I don't think the National Guard even ever got there. If they did, it was, the insurrection was basically over at that point. So anyway, as AOC was saying about the Derek Chauvin trial, it's not the sentencing him to 20 years in prison or whatever. That's not justice. Why? Because the cops are still killing innocent people. This has to stop, okay? And it is going to stop. We're gonna put Trump in prison, okay? All you Republicans out there need to figure out some kind of a positive platform, because you guys got nothing to offer, nothing positive to offer. Quite frankly, you guys should just leave the Republican Party and become Democrats. This is William Yardley. Thank you. I'll be back in a few hours.